So guys, this is my weekly report for January 16th. You know, we got the ISC show coming up. Well, it's actually already started. And if you want to come watch me, I'm going to be on the demo tank and the theater on Saturday. And then I'll be on the demo tank on Sunday. That one I'll be doing, when I'm on the tank, I'll be throwing big lures, showing you guys how to I go after big stripers in the winter. And then on the theater, I'll be talking about forward facing. You could go online to ISC show Sacramento, go to presenters, and then you could see the schedule of, all the guys that are up on the tank and in the theater. But today, I'm back down the Delta. Haven't been getting out here very much. Came out today, and the water is getting clear. I'm way up north, and look what we caught. We caught some stripers. They're nice keeper size, kind of you want for table fare. Biggest one is probably maybe about 6, 7 pounds. And what's really fun? We caught 7 stripers and 4 carp, and the carp were actually caught in the lip. I think I foul hooked one, but all the other ones were caught in the lip. One of the things I was doing today on the striper blade runner tackle, Rex came out with a new head. It looks like it has a bunch of different curvatures on the head. And what happens is when you're using your forward facing, it reflects off of it so you could see it better. So this morning I would throw it out. I see the fish all over the screen, see the jig head down there, and I just bouncing around in front of their heads. And lo and behold, boom, they were eating it. So, he's going to be over in Ghost Tackle. Go check it out. I don't know if he's going to have any yet. I got the prototypes, and this is the first time I've tried them, and I could definitely see them a little bit better on my live. So, if you have a live target and you want to have a jig head that reflects the signal better and you can see it, go talk to Rick at the show. He'll be there every day. So other than that, the ocean, we've been having all this north wind, so the ocean is probably about the same. It probably nobody's getting out. The bay's been rough. The ocean's been rough. Hopefully it'll calm down here pretty soon when these winds die down. But inside the San Francisco Bay to Rio Vista, Richie Acosta has been doing really good on the sturgeon. I mean, they're not catching them 15, 20 a day. They're only catching around 5 or 6, but they're having fun catching some nice ones. The way the river is right now, high and muddy, a lot of places up north where I normally fish around Liberty, you can see down about 2 inches. So I haven't even been up there. You have to stay more on the San Joaquin side. It stays a little bit clearer. A friend of mine, Tim, was over there by 3 Mile on the San Joaquin throwing bait. He was anchored up, I guess, using shad and mudsuckers, and he's catching limits. There are these schoolie sized fish, but you could get them. Go over there and chuck some bait, if you want to catch some stripers. But the sturgeon fishing has been pretty good. Um, Jay Lopes, Ricky Acosta, Steve Mitchell, they're all going to be at the ISC show. You could go over there, talk to them, and sign up. But sturgeon fishing, it's all catch and release now. You still have to have a report card, but it's all catch and release. The Sacramento River, those sturgeon, they love this muddy water. They'll start making their way up, heading towards Knight's Landing. Some of the best area in the Sac River is around Hood and Merritt Landing, where the boat ramp is over there by Clarksburg. A lot of guys go over there on the bank, and fish all night, and they catch some nice fish there. And they probably catch more oversized than, size that would be in that slot limit. But remember, you can't keep any anyway. So, in the river, if you want to go sturgeon fishing, nice landing. You have to look at the rigs. I don't know if it's open this year. It might be closed off because of the no keeping sturgeon. And normally the ones that go all the way up north like that are your big ones that are your spawners. But other stuff going on. Bass fishing down here in Delta is tough, but some of the lakes have been really good. I know guys have been fishing Folsom. I think the Mother Lowe Lakes, if you can launch on them, you got to check, because of that golden mussel. Comanche's closed. I know New Melones is closed. You have to call the lake and make sure that you can get on. But Orville's been a hot lake. I think out of all the lakes, I would probably look at Orville or Bullards. Luke Icon, the little kid that I've been helping for a couple years, He was up there last weekend, and he had 18-pound limit, and he's using his forward facing. Kid's 11 years old, and he knows how to use forward facing already, and he's catching a lot of fish. Actually, he's going to be on the demo tank, I think, on Saturday. You can look at the presenters, but I think he's on Saturday at like 5 o'clock. Um, I'm pretty sure, and he's going to talk about, how these being young and like that could get hooked up in fishing and actually go out and be competitive. So other than that, other lakes you can. I know probably Bullard is probably good right now, so that'd be another lake. As far as trout fishing, I know Big Nate's been catching them up at Berryessa still, and it's tough. You got to get your boat decontaminated before you could go up there, and they'll put a green tag on it so you could keep returning and going up there. Once you launch down here in the Delta, you're SOL. You have to get it all decontaminated again. So hopefully that they get their things together, all the water districts, so that you can utilize that green tag and keep going to lakes where you don't have to go through all that stuff again. But trout fishing, Comanche's still planning a lot. They're doing pretty good there off the shore. The South Pond, they're stocking the heck out of it, and they're catching a lot of big ones in there. So if you wanted to go trout fishing, I would definitely go look at South Shore Comanche. Other lakes, Collins, Bullard, they're all fishable, so you just have to get up there and see. As far as crappie, I haven't been out on Berryessa. It's too much trouble for me, you know, taking my boat and get it decontaminated. You have to make an appointment and everything. So I'm just going to stay away for a while and just strictly come down here in the Delta. And some of the other things, I'll be walking around at the show. You can come stop me, say hi or whatever. I'll be hanging around a Kuma booth and probably gone fishing marine. So every Saturday morning, at 6:40, I'm on the California Sportsman's radio show on 1140 on the AM dial. Every first Saturday, I'll sneak in there and, I'll usually get on the end of Kent Brown's Ultimate Bass Show and do a little bit talking on his and then do the California Sportsman. And, if you guys are looking for a boat or need fish finders or repairing or anything, go see Gone Fishing. Go ask for Mark, tell him I sent you, and, he'll take care of you. But I'll be hanging around there somewhere. If I'm walking around the show, just tap me on the shoulder and give me a hi. Okay, so if you like this video, hit that like, please subscribe, and if you leave me a comment, I'll get back to you in a couple of days, and hopefully I'll see you guys at the show.